Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Welcome to the Local Lowdown and find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Hello everybody, this is Murray back with you for this edition of the Local Lowdown podcast. This will be for the August 13th and 14th editions of all the newspapers in Lavaca County, as well as the Luling Newsboy. So I got my guest here with me.
I'm a guest?
Not my guest, I'm sorry. My co-host, Michelle. How are you?
I am well. Actually, I've been choking the last 5
Well, you've been coughing and we've been fighting off this fly.
It's been a great start.
Yeah. I took a shower and...
I took one too. That's so fun. We both did that.
I don't know why they're following us unless they think Yashik's out here.
Maybe. This is his spot.
Well, friends, we're going to run through these newspapers, and when we get through at the end, we're going to talk about the question about the stickers that Michelle had posted.
If you call them that.
Yeah, well, we call them cockleburs and I don't know what all. But we'll talk about it. I got some stories about them, I'll tell you for sure. So let's start off. We're going to start off with the Yoakum Herald Times and see what Allison and Nadine are up to. So what you got?
Well, a lot of school things. School started. I think maybe all schools have started now, except Prairie Lee because they were going like some really late date. But so a lot of school from volleyball to football at Meet the Bulldogs, and then the police, firemen, and EMS did a run through of the school to make sure it was safe. And of course, we've talked about this with schools having to put in the new laws that were passed, right. And so the cell phone law is a big one. Some schools changed a lot, some not as much. Shiner, the biggest change for them is just they can't wear smartwatches now. So,
well, I guess they would. How would they interfere with something unless you had your phone in there with you?
Yeah, or you could. Yeah, I don't really understand, but or if you have a plan on your watch, can you have just a plan on your watch?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either. But
that's I guess they're worried about distractions, huh?
Yeah.
And what you were saying was...
And you could cheat, baby.
Yeah, and you were talking about the parents wanting to text them while they're in class. And
leave your kids alone. Gosh. And then in all of our papers, I'm pretty sure... I don't know if you got in yours. Did you get Judge Mudd in yours?
No, that big thing here, yeah. No, I didn't have it.
So part 1 of Judge Mudd's county address is in a lot of our papers, and Allison started on her front page. So there will be a part 2 in next week's edition.
Yeah, I was telling Jimmy, he was talking about how big that article was, and I told him, well, you might be a good idea to do that, to just bust it up into parts and not try to get it all in one paper. But anyway, I'm sure he's got a lot of good information.
And so, looks like the Colemans celebrated an anniversary in Yoakum, so congratulations to them. And one obituary for Billy Wimberly, and condolences to his family.
You
bet. Yoakum's Volunteer Fire Department has awards, so check out all of those awards, along with... it looks like the varsity volleyball team, not only have they started practicing, but they collected school supplies, which is always good and needed.
This fly is getting on the microphone. I guess he wants to talk.
He does. What do you think he wants to say? Should we name him?
Well, I know you name everything else.
Yeah.
Well, we name him Hank.
Hank's good.
For Henry Joe?
Sure. Hank. All right. And of course, there's always awards and different things in your papers. You should read it all, because if we tell you everything, then why would you pick up your own copy? So we can't do that. But Praha's tomorrow. Are you going? Henry said he has to come today to get his check because he's going to Praha.
Well, yeah, he always goes. And it's real funny. I ask him why he don't go to Moulton Jamboree and all that. And he always says, too hot. It's too hot. Well, it must not be too hot in Praha. Well, I thought we was all getting the same weather, but
yeah.
Anyway, then he'll say, well, I'm just going to get a plate. So maybe that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, and so it's always on the 15th, and this year it falls on Friday. So read all the events they have going on. If Henry goes, it's definitely good food and a good time.
You
right?
got that right. You know, he made the comment to me that they had a Praha the day it was announced that World War II ended was the day they had that Praha. Was in, I guess, 1945, which is, you know, that's really something that it fell on that time, because Praha, I wrote a column about the 3 or 4 or 5 soldiers from that little community all died in World War II. So they've got a big, tight grip on patriotism and people that fight in wars. So we're going to move on now to
the Shiner Gazette.
The Shiner Gazette and Michelle's second favorite. I don't know if it's your first favorite or your second favorite.
It's my favorite place to live. Not my favorite place to work. That's Hallettsville, so it's kind of tied up there.
They got some nice dogs over there, I think.
They do, and they're visiting us here today. We do have some park improvements going on. Our park is amazing. I mean, I know I use that word a lot for a lot of things, but it truly is a beautiful and peaceful place that serves so many purposes. So always working to upgrade it and keep it nice, and we're thankful for that. Of course, Commissioner's Court for Lavaca County is made in our papers. Read what they are changing, because there is some tax news going on.
Does that park, that little lake out there, does it have fish in it?
Yes.
It does?
Yeah.
'Cause I go over there, I used to go over there quite often for the car shows, and I always wondered about that lake. I never saw anybody fishing in it, so I didn't know if they had fish in there or not.
And so this is pretty cool. So Shiner has an advanced floral class, and so now they're opening it up to the community. I'm guessing for purchase, this will allow you to purchase $35 to $50 retail arrangements for $20 wholesale cost. It's not a fundraiser, but a career-related student experience. Students in the floral class will make the arrangements and deliver to the front office for the community customers. Pickup times are 3:30 to 4:15, and dates will be communicated a week in advance every month to pick up your preset date. If you'd like to participate or have any questions, please call. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get a thing. I may actually do it. I love fresh flowers, and Lord knows they do die, but at least this is supporting students.
Well, what exactly do they show them in that class?
How to arrange.
Oh, I see.
Like how to be floral arrangers.
All right.
Florist, I guess. Floral arrangers.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's great.
We also have a couple of obituaries in Shiner. We have S.A. Trojak, which stands for Shirley Alois Trojak, and Marvin C. Uritza. Condolences to their families. We have 2 sections in Shiner, and the second section being sports. Of course, also just a lot of the start of the season. There was a youth tennis tournament held in Shiner, and you can see the results from that. Unschool related, but tennis related. A lot of the schedules, fall sports preview will be coming out soon, so you guys can look into that. Coloring contests are in Moulton, Shiner, Hallettsville, and Luling papers.
All right.
Get your kids coloring. They can win some great prizes, and that is sponsored by all the advertisers on those pages, and we very, 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 very much appreciate it.
Who judges those contests?
The office staff, and they're pretty hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah, I judged one time. So
One, you judge them every time. You just don't even remember.
I'm usually too busy.
Henry doesn't like it if you don't color in the lines. So there's a hint.
Well, you got a what's the age group on those little kids?
Pre-K through third.
Well, you can't expect them to be perfect.
Henry has high standards.
Yeah, well, just because he got a new truck.
He did get a new shiny red truck.
Yeah. He told me he wasn't going to get one, and all the time it was sitting in his driveway at home.
I can't.
What does that tell you?
He was just playing a trick. Oh, Henry.
We'll have to explain that horn one of these days.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Well, Hank the Fly is trying to talk again, so.
Hello, Hank. All right, so that's pretty much Shiners happenings. Now we move on to my next favorite
All right.
Hallettsville.
The flagship newspaper.
That's right. And so if I had to say the most exciting thing on the front page would be the Golden Arches. Not everyone else may agree with me, but I am so excited to have another food option, and I love their iced coffee.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of people in this office that like to eat, some more than others. But, I think we're all excited about that.
And this week we got to eat Albert Posey's cooking.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
It was so good.
Margaret and Albert Posey, they delivered us a treat. What was that, Tuesday, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes, which is a rough day, so it was welcomed.
Albert had his famous stew, and Margaret, I guess she baked that cake.
No, Albert baked.
Albert baked the cake
Yeah.
too? My God.
He's just incredible.
Yes, he is. Well, Margaret delivered some of it. I know she fixed my bowl.
She got, and then she got you a to-go cup, which was my cup, and you never said thank you.
I didn't know about it, but after I worried about classified so long, I didn't have time to worry about it.
Didn't worry about saying thank you. That's a whole nother story. But thank you, Albert. We don't have an exact opening date, but we did speak to someone from McDonald's who said that they will have soft opening after Labor Day. So it's coming up, guys. Be excited.
Think they're asking for employees.
Yes, very much. So apply. And Haltzel rolls out the welcome mat for being such an exciting tourism-friendly city. And so August the 27th, which is a Wednesday, they're going to have, I think the governor's even coming.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to have a presentation. But we know we're friendly here, right?
Oh, yeah.
So no surprise there. Of course, we talk about this every year. We talked about it already last week, but it's well needed to bring up another time. Safety is very, very important. Don't be on your cell phones. Watch for school buses. Pay attention. You cannot go around a school bus with a stop sign.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. And then hear a little bit about Sacred Heart starting their new year. What else do we have? Henry Joe.
I was just going to say, have all the schools started yet?
I think except Prairie Lee.
Okay.
But all the local, schools around Hallettsville, Shiner, and that have. Daniel Drost won. Last question. And this week is a new one. And it says, what was the name of the long-running American radio and television anthology about true stories of the old American West? It was created in 1930 by Ruth Woodman and ran on the radio until 1945. Do you know it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't say.
I surely do.
Chuck tells you what food was 50 years ago. And I mean, this is what I don't understand. So if you got a chuck steak, you paid 85 cents. Mm-hmm. But if you got liver, you paid 59.
Have you ever eaten liver?
No.
Yeah.
But Henry likes it.
Yeah, well, I haven't found anything that little fella doesn't like. But they could be giving liver away, and old Murray wouldn't want any of it.
I think Margaret likes it too. I should just try it just for the heck of it, right?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Chuck has been in and out of the office. He almost resembles a sports writer doing work. This close to looking like one.
Yeah.
But he has attended some practices and for both schools, Sacred Heart and Hallettsville High, and seeing where they're going. And I think one scrimmage is in town. I think he said, it says that Hallettsville goes to Marion.
Yeah.
So Sacred Heart, well, it says they traveled to Pettus, but he said one of them were here.
I have a daughter that teaches school at Marion.
You do?
As a matter of fact, yes.
It's a pretty short trip. Not too far. Coloring contest. Thank you to all those advertisers again. Congrats to the Hallettsville ISD staff that was recognized.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 2 obituaries. One I already said for Mr. Trojak, and the other one is Clinton Julius Sefcik. And we actually have 2 more on the next page, which is Fritz Jerry Gerald Bonewald. We talked about this a few weeks ago, but his obituary now appears, and his service will be at Blazes this Saturday. The only reason I say that is many people knew him in this area.
Yeah, he was well known in this area. He sure was.
Glenn Wayne Mahalchuk is the last obituary, and condolences to his family.
Yeah, condolences to them all.
The judge, it's a long one. Read it, because otherwise part 2 will seem weird next week.
That's right. You don't want to start on part 2. You know, you
Right.
need to go to part 1 first.
So it's important. Read
You
it.
betcha. Don't forget your classifieds also.
Yeah. Make sure they're looking right.
All right. We're going to move on over now to the Molten Eagle.
And so the only paper except Luling that hasn't got Father Crom in now is Hallettsville's, and I am very sorry.
He's, yeah.
Maybe next week.
He made front page of Molten as well as the Molten class of 1980.
Woohoo!
Yeah, they were happy that they got that picture up, and it's a good photograph, and they're all looking happy and smiling, and I think they had that reunion over at Pablo's Tavern, and it's a good picture.
It is. Congratulations.
And Clayton Kelly with 2 E's wrote about the Molten Park improvement update. We've got Murray's
Clayton.
story about Buffalo Hump, a great Comanche chief. And what's your friend got over there about?
Henry is talking about VJ Day, which is the 80th anniversary of the ending of World War II, which you had kind of mentioned earlier.
Exactly.
Look at Henry go.
Yeah, he's a sweet little fella.
We have Mr. Trojak's obituary also in the Molten paper.
And we have the new teachers, and they've got a little biographical sketches that they wrote themselves, and we've got those up. There's 4 of them. I can't read the names from here, Michelle.
Yeah, Mary Christy Lomanak. I'm sorry if I say it wrong. Kelly Sufjay, and Austin Boyle, and Alex Martinez.
Yeah, welcome to Molten, folks. I hope you have
I think Mr. Martinez, did he used to be a band director in Schulenburg? I've seen the man.
I don't know.
I think
He said that he had been to several schools. I don't know if he listed the schools that he worked at, but
I don't see
anyway.
it, but I am almost positive. He looks
We're-
very familiar.
we're happy to have them all. And we've also got the winners of the antique farm equipment giveaway over during the Jamboree in Molten. So
I think that's really cool that they still do farm equipment.
yeah, they do. It's a big deal over there. And then we've got the 4-H kids. They had some awards given. And we got Molten Cross Country is going to be starting soon. And then Michelle's got her color page.
Color.
Coloring
I think we're
contest.
going to have an office coloring contest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can do it while I'm at jury duty. And then we have, I don't know, what do we have, Murray?
That's those kids from the student council. That's the officers,
okay.
and they attended A&M for a getaway. So
Well, that's a
a
good
little bit about them. And
experience. And you're classified.
gotta have them
Looking
classified. I'm
good.
so happy that we got those
I'm
classified.
so happy too. It's a good day.
All right, that wraps up Molten, and we're going to go on over now and take a ride over to the watermelon capital of of Texas and the world, and our friend Nicole Smith. What she got going on?
She's talking about school starting, or I don't know that she was, but we're talking about it in general. Nicole does talk about air life, how it lands closer to home, so in the area. She took some really great pictures. If you haven't seen them all, they're on the Luling Facebook page, I think, right? I know I saw them on something. Yeah. So check that out. Unfortunately, there was a sad fire in the area. Prayers for all those affected by that. Bucky's co-founder surprises Recovery Foundation with $1 million donation.
God bless Bucky's. Cleanest restrooms in the world.
Except for Hofer's, Henry says. We have coloring contest in Luling. We have an obituary. Mary Lou West Glesser. Condolences to her family. We have the Eagles hitting the court. They're the mini ones, it looks like. We have youth football and youth volleyball. Which everyone has to start somewhere.
You betcha.
It's the best way to learn is to actually
start them
play.
out young. They get better as time goes by.
Yes. Back to school pictures for the community. Library news. Nicole does this a little better than I do. Nicole talks about unpacking the stresses of being a student, which I bet is very interesting. I wish she would have sent that to all of our papers. Thanks a lot, Nicole.
Well, Nicole was a teacher, and I believe she was a principal, wasn't she?
Yeah, maybe a superintendent.
Yeah.
Maybe the counselor. Maybe the nurse. I don't know.
Well, she's got the background to write those kind of stories, yes. That's for sure.
So you should read it. I'm sure it's very interesting. I haven't read it, but I believe it's interesting. Well, Summer sales bring holiday cheers. Nicole's talking about that as well. So she's also experienced, because I'm sure she loves to shop. What do you think? Yeah,
I think maybe she does. You know, we were talking about Prairie League being the last ones to start. And I think we might have talked about this before, about them getting a new housing addition. Yes. And I think a new school.
Yeah, they're growing exponentially. That was a big word like watermelon.
That's a big word like watermelon, yeah. Woo-hoo! I don't even know what it means. I'll have to go look it up. And let's talk about jury duty.
Oh, no. I don't want to. I'm scared.
Tell the folks what's going on.
So, I don't check my mail very much. Imagine that. And, but my husband checks it more frequently. And he told me on Tuesday, he said, hey, you need to take care of this. You have jury duty. He's like, I think I got out of it before. Just call him. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't get too concerned. I just grabbed it and thought, well, yeah, I've gotten out of it before too because my daughter was in school. Well, that age is 12 and under. And she's about to be 14. So the world thinks she can raise herself, I guess, now. So they don't worry. So that's not a good excuse. And I'm not over the age of 75. So that didn't work. So I had lots of X's to why I couldn't get out of it. And so I did call and ask if I could have it postponed because we have fall sports preview coming out. And Monday and Tuesday at this office being out on a normal week is hard. But you add fall sports preview, it's a real struggle. And they said, no, work doesn't count. So I'm like, okay. I did hear that a doctor is also being summoned this time. I don't know which one. And they told him no. So, I mean, my chances were very...
Yeah, they kind of went down a scale.
But I just don't know. I mean, first of all, the more that the office friends I have tell me about it, the more I think I am definitely not cut out for jury duty. Because, like, I have to have a phone. Nicole told me bring a book. I don't read. Are you nuts? Why would I bring a book? She said, wear closed-toe shoes. I don't even wear shoes most of the time.
Paint your toenails yellow.
She didn't say... No, I can't paint my toenails yellow because Ani said, do not stand out. Oh, well. I was born to stand out. I don't even have a normal pair of glasses. How will I not stand out?
Well, tell of it, what kind of cases, is it?
I don't know.
It's
How would
not
I know?
anything bad, is it? Like, well,
How
I
do
mean,
I
it's
know?
got to be bad, but I mean, it's not like murder or anything.
Well, how do
like
I
that.
know?
Well,
They don't tell me.
You should have read the This, That, and Beyond group.
Well, I know, but I don't know if that's accurate.
What do you mean?
Well, I
It
don't
came
know if
from the
that.
attorney.
Well, I don't know if that's the cases I'm going for.
I don't know.
I
I was going to say, if
hoping
it was a murder case, you could say, I believe in the,
death penalty.
yeah.
But I don't, so that would be a lie too. And then on top of that, I work for the newspaper, so I love a good story, and telling me not to share that story is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
hard. So
And you
I'm
can't
just-
talk about it either.
I know. Me not talking.
Oh, my God.
So I am not cut out. If you hear this, do not pick me. I am not a good choice.
Well, maybe things will work out. I think they are having three trials.
And I'm number 51, which Jimmy said is bad, because that's right at the beginning.
Oh, wait a minute. How is 51 at the beginning?
Well, I guess because, like, if they do it in groups of 12, that's only 5 rounds, and there I am.
Oh, well, maybe you'll make it.
No, see, this is the thing. I have to try not to stand out, and then it says dress appropriately. I don't even know what that means.
No, that lets you out right there.
Yeah,
You can't be flashy.
I can't. Exactly. Have you, I mean, I do wear a lot of black, but I always, add accessories.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to have to not wear glasses, because all my glasses are out there. And
Wear them
I
big
won't
Buddy
be able-
Hollies.
I won't be able to see what's going on. And I can't be on my phone, which is like, I mean, come on. All I do in my spare time is watch TikTok.
Yep.
This is going back.
It don't sound good, but then again, you never know. Maybe they'll have a, what do you call it, where they reach an agreement beforehand. Or
Yeah,
something.
don't worry. I check about every 3 hours to see if it's been canceled. So pray for me. I'll have a good story. What parts I can talk about, which isn't going to be much, I guess. I can tell you about my day, and that'll be interesting.
Oh, yeah, that will be something everybody will be
But,
looking
like,
forward
can I
to.
talk to my friends if I have a friend there? Can I make friends? Or you can't talk at all?
You can't talk at all. Not about that.
What?
No, you can't. You gotta listen to the presentation of the defense.
Oh, well, see,
and-
that listening part is
Yeah,
hard,
that's
too.
yes. That is going to be hard for you. And what else? I had something else I wanted to.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Oh, I know what I was going to mention. We was talking about football earlier, and it starts, I believe, the last Friday, which is what Friday.
2
after.
weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
The 29th, I think, is the
And
day.
Hallersville, I believe Hallersville's playing at home.
You know who they're playing?
Shiner.
That is true. So I will be here.
All right.
Will you be?
I don't know.
Let's sit next to each other, Mary.
I have a hard time negotiating those bleachers nowadays.
I'll help you.
Of course, I like sitting in on the bottom row, on the north end. There's some good folks sitting there, and they have a lot of fun.
But you'll have to sit on the Shiner side if you go. If you're
No,
going to sit with me.
I can't do that. That would be, the loyal part.
Well, you can sit on the Houtsville side and take pictures of my daughter in band. That'll work.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sounds good.
yeah.
Hired.
Okay.
Okay.
You had a question last
I
week
did.
on the group.
And one of the main reasons I asked this is because my husband always called it something weird. And I thought, what are you saying? And so I actually didn't know there was another name. Well, what do you call them first?
What I call them?
Yes.
Well, when I was growing up, my parents always called them cockleburs.
Cockleburs.
Now I call them stickers, and my front yard is full of them.
Oh, no.
And when my yard mower, Mr. You know who,
Larry Rothbauer.
when he comes, he's got to get covered up with them. And I swear to God, I posted this too on the group. I swear to God, I believe them things can jump off of them weeds and get on you without you doing a damn thing. And they are terrible. And they'll get like, I had one get inside my blue jeans. I don't know how in the hell that happened. And I went to pull my blue jeans on, and I scraped all the way from about the knee all the way up. I've had some bad run-ins with those things, folks, and I'm sure that, well, I haven't got to read the comments yet, but I'm sure y'all have had experiences with them as well.
Maybe that's the follow-up question. What's your worst experience with these? So let's go through the names first. Well, let me first tell you, my husband calls them graspers, and I said, there's no grass involved in this. They're in the grass, but I don't understand.
Yeah, they're in the grass.
And what's a burr?
I don't know.
I mean, sticker makes sense.
I'd ask my mom and dad, but they're both gone,
yeah, that
so
makes
I
me
don't
sad.
know.
Okay, so Carly Elias said stickers. That's what I call them, by the way. Natalie Fritz said sticker burr. So the burr is coming in. Melanie Ryan, which Melanie is from, where is she from? Athens, Texas, which is farther away from us. She calls them sand burr. Is it sandy up there, you think?
Well, I don't know, where she was raised. Maybe she has a lot of sand, but
she doesn't know why.
Not here. You don't have to have sand. They're everywhere.
Cheryl Brosman said stickers. Jimmy or Marcy, depending who commented, said stickers. Melissa Harrell said stickers. So stickers is winning. Dana Nichols, pretty sure you named them correctly in your post, which I said they were painful little beat.
You bet.
And Dana lives down the street, so we probably have the same comment.
Y'all probably have those stickers. Probably kindle one of them.
Yeah, they are. They're related. Doris Lee says graspers, and Gloria, which is I think Dolores' sister, said yes, and they do hurt, and that is very true. Brian Kurtz said he just calls them pain, which is accurate. And then Kimberly Bredding says they are hay grass spurs. I have them in my yard and they can hurt. Sheila Brosman said sticker. Lori Parker, grasper sticker. So there's two. Haley Singleton, stickers. And Dolores Lee came back to say that the ones that hurt the most are the ones with the red tip. Which I think it's like kind of purplish red. You know which one she's talking about?
No, I haven't seen any of those.
Ooh, I'm going to have to bring you one.
Mine are green or brown. I guess they're new when they're green, and I guess they turn brown later. I think they hurt worse when they turn brown, but anyway.
Yeah. Linda Lai said grass bird, and I'm thinking that she got caught with the auto spell corrector.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time.
Yes. Alea Bedeker said stickers. Brenda Waters said stickers, and Stephen Patek said stickers. My goodness, Murray. Now that was all on my personal page. Let's go to the local lowdown page. And we have Michelle Droz said graspers. I call them stickers, or more specifically goat heads.
No, I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that.
You said stickers, and they hurt like hell, and I believe they can jump out of the grass and attack you. Mark Luby said Superman spaceships. Betty Sump said hitchhikers. Kathleen Leininger, sticker burrs, and Nicole Smith, stickers.
All right. Is that everybody?
That's everyone.
Well, folks, we appreciate all of this. It just started off slow, but
got strong.
Yeah, we got a lot of them. Yeah, those things, they are terrible.
They are.
And I got a little news with Facebook.
Oh no, Murray.
Somehow or another, I got locked out this morning. So the podcast may be a little slower about getting posted, but Michelle, I think, is going to take care of that after I get it edited, and I'll send it to her, and she'll get it up. So you sure don't want to miss it.
No, Murray's in Facebook jail.
I don't know. When I opened it up, and I've been in Facebook jail quite a few times because of my political beliefs. But anyway, when I opened it up this time, it had the screen popped up that said I needed to go get the two-step how do you say that?
Authentication.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, I already have that. And so I'm wondering, well, am I being hacked? I don't know. And this was from March of 2022. So I'm not sure. I'll have to do some more investigating. I hate to start over because I've been on that so long. I have got tons of stuff there. But anyway, we will get the podcast up, so don't worry about that. And hopefully I'll get this situation solved because it won't let me post. It won't let me do anything.
And that's terrible. Just terrible.
Yes.
And I have some news.
Oh, okay.
My granddaughter was born.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Her name is Layla James. And she was born Tuesday at 1:36 p.m. And Margaret asked me how much she weighed, and I don't know. When you're that excited, you just don't ask all the
Yeah, that's
questions.
true. Yeah.
But they are home, and my other two grandkids started their first day of school along with my daughter. So I hope they all have great years.
So the baby's healthy and
Baby is healthy.
that's wonderful.
Looks like she belongs in our family for sure.
All right. So you'll have one more at Christmas time.
That's right.
That's good.
Best gifts.
So you're going down there?
Yes. I don't know now with jury duty. It looks like I'm not going this weekend because I do have to work.
Probably
to
be
get
a
this
hung
done.
jury. It'll take 2 or 3 weeks.
Is that even possible?
Maybe I've been
I'll
lucky.
just vote the other way. See, you don't want me on your jury.
Yeah, buddy. Well, I guess because poor old Annie is having the dog set, I promised her we would wrap this up early, and we've already gone 35 minutes.
I think Ani's having a great time.
I don't know. When I came in, she had a whole lot of stuff stacked on her desk like she was working.
And I'm sure they're being
herself to death.
complete angels. These
Yeah.
are my dogs. They got groomed this morning at KG Pets. And she did a great job. It took about an hour. I thought it would take longer. So they're here now.
Well, you better hope that those dogs don't go into my office and make caca, because it'll be worse than that classified.
Hey, did you see that my debacle of classifieds got you a drawer full of honey buns? Yes, sir, it
I haven't
did.
looked at my drawer today, but I'm so happy. And Kyle will be happy.
Well, I don't know who Kyle is,
Well-
but Cal.
Well, Kyle and Cal and Cal.
But it's funny that Cal has a cousin Kyle, I think.
Well,
so
see,
there's
that's
that.
that. Maybe that's who I'm
Yes,
talking about.
and then let me tell y'all this week, I was having a work-related issue. We won't say what it is.
Okay.
But I came to your office for guidance and help. And as I sit there for that guidance and help, Murray takes out his stash and walks away. I won't say stash of what.
Well, it was a rapid development.
Okay, well,
And it was, I wasn't too interested either in the
In
subject
helping me?
matter. And anyway, we can't expand on that. But
no. But let me just tell you, my next choice would not be I should have just followed you to your second office.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 of them that you could have got in yours. And
Yeah.
probably got in mine.
We all have 2 offices here, and we work out of them equal.
Okay.
All right.
On that note, thank you, Ani, for watching Michelle's dog.
Beautiful animals.
Yeah. And thank everybody for listening. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
We look forward to football season and hope we all have a safe school opening and that all the kids are well and healthy and have a great school year. And that's my goodbye. What you got?
Have a great weekend. Pray for me as I go into the jury duty situation. And pray for the people here that have to work without me because they sure are going to miss me.
Oh, yeah. And pray that Murray gets out of Facebook jail. That's
Lots
all.
of prayers. Have a great weekend.
That's all for today. Bye,
Bye.
folks.